Hello, welcome back to the vlog. Today is an extra special vlog because we are going on not one, but 2 audition road trips. And we might be going to a little wellness spa, self-love, self-care adventure after one of our auditions this week. Thank you so much for being here. Let's roll the title. So I am just eating a little lunch. Basically, I'm eating all the odds and ends that are left in my kitchen because I will be going away for a little bit of time for these audition road trips. And not to put a little teaser out there for you guys, but the vlog after this one might be something extra special, exciting announcement. So stay tuned for that. And yes, I'm very excited. And today is really just the start of our journey. I have just been working at home today in my bed. Didn't record that because boring. I packed my bags. There is my suitcase, if you can see. I need to take out my trash before I leave, but we are catching the bus at 5:20 p.m. Look, can you tell the sun is beating down on me? It's summer now in New York, apparently. But bus at 5:20, and then we're going back to Pennsylvania to my mother's house. And then tomorrow we will pick up our rental car and go to our first destination. Hello, Pennsylvania! I am back home in PA. It is 8:06, so we made okay time. There honestly was a little bit of traffic coming out of the city as expected. It was rush hour, but stopped at Chipotle on the way home, got a little bowl, and they had dressing, which honestly, it's the small things in life, like Chipotle having dressing to go on my bowl or salad. So I'm going to eat that. I'm going to chat with my family a little, and then I'm going to shower and hit the hay because we have to pick up the car at 8 a.m. on the dot. Tomorrow, I want to be the first one there so I can get my car and leave because sign-ups start at 9:30 and auditions start at 10. I will not be getting there at that hour. It's not that close. But this way, I can get the car as early as I can. That's when they open, 8 a.m. So I want to make sure I'm giving myself time to relax before bed. Don't worry, tomorrow I will give you all the lowdown about where we're going, what we're doing, what theater, what we're singing, you know, all that fun stuff. But for now, let's get some sleep. Good morning. It's 6:44 a.m. It's very early, but I am up. I'm gonna quickly do my makeup. I can't believe I'm even saying that. Makeup. Maybe not my whole face, but I do want to get some makeup on my face. Eat breakfast, then go pick up the rental car. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, starshine. The sun's not even awake yet. It's pitch black out, which means I should not be awake yet. And yet here I am. It's gonna be a good day. Makeup done enough. I didn't put mascara on, no lippies. I'll probably like enhance my eyes a little bit, but least we have the base going on, you know? I'm just double checking that I put everything in my packing cube. We are good to go. So I have my book bag with my headshot, resume, scissors, tape, change of clothes. And then in here, I have things I won't bring into the audition, but like snacks, my laptop, makeup, hairspray, things like that I'll just keep in the car. But when I have a car and have all this extra room, might as well bring extra stuff. Just picked up my rental car. It is 8:22. This car has a sunroof. I'm so excited. Windows down, baby. Just hit a bunch of traffic and now it's starting to rain, but my ETA is 2:04 and I still have 3 hours worth of driving to do. But I thought I would share, so we're going to the Signature Theater, which I've never been to the theater like physically. I have auditioned for them in New York before. I have never gone a callback because I don't know of anyone who's gotten a callback from them in New York, but I have auditioned for them in person before, just in New York, and it's in Arlington, Virginia. And I have been to Arlington before. I've been to DC, so I do love the area so much. So I'm sure I'll see like what we can do after the audition. I say we because it's you and me. Like, we're on this road trip together, okay? I got a comment that was like, who is we? You keep saying we. And I'm like, you and me, babe. Hello. My theater girlies, my friends, my theater people. That's the we I'm talking about. So I'll see what we can do after the audition. Definitely want to grab something to eat, explore the area a little at least, and then head back home. It's really only a 3.5 hour drive, which is nothing. To me, is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am such a road trip
In
gal.
800 feet at the traffic circle, take the second exit and stay on US 222 South.
Thank you, I will. But I think it's time for some, music, some jams. I think it's time to jam out. So,
Exit the traffic.
Found a parking spot. It is 2:09. Hit a little bit of traffic, but we are here. I am so excited, and I really have to pee. So I'm gonna grab my stuff and go inside. We made it to the educational center at the theater, and I just checked in. I'm just getting ready to change, and I'm gonna be at the beginning of the next group, so I have like 15-20 minutes because they just started the group before. I'm very excited. I guess they're not taking lunch, question mark, because it should be lunch right now. But also, thank you so much for saying hello. If you notice me, like recognize me, and you're like, hey, are you Jenny Miller? I love meeting you all. It's like one of my favorite things about posting. So thank you, you made my day. Okay, let's get ready. Just finished. I sang 2 songs in the room. She said I sounded great. I felt great about the material that I presented in the room. And that's it. So quick and easy and painless. Gosh, I love local calls. Oh, there's just something lovely about them. I'm going to get changed and then we're gonna find somewhere to eat because, oh, she hungry. She hungry. Holy moly, it is hot. Let me turn this AC on. Whoo! It says 78 in the car right now. Oh, that's summer. That is summer. AC on. Just gonna look up some places to eat. I love Tate Bakery, but it's a little bit away. Yeah, 15-minute drive, I don't know. I think I may just leave my car here, and there's a few restaurants like in this center. I might just do that. Found somewhere to eat. It says it's a 3-minute walk. It sells like American cuisine. I'm thinking a burger, to be honest. I don't think I talked to you since I went to dinner, but I'm back on the road again, and ETA says 9:11 p.m. That's a little later than I wanted it to be, but apparently there's a bunch of traffic coming out of DC, which I feel like I should have known leaving at 5 p.m., but that's what time I finished my lunch, or dinner, or whatever you want to call it. That burger was so good. And there was some sort of aioli on the burger, which originally I asked my waiter to take off the aioli.
2 miles, take the I-495 north exit toward Maryland.
Thank you. To take off the aioli and put it on the side because I didn't think I would like it. I'm not remembering what was in it, but the aioli was like purple. It was purple, so it was not no normal aioli that I know of. Aiolis aren't purple, okay? And does anyone else feel like when they don't know what's in something and they try it and they like it, they're like, oh wow, versus knowing what is in something before you try it and having this like preconceived notion that you're not gonna like it? But I love this purple aioli. Now, don't go looking up what was in this aioli and post in the comments because I don't want to know, okay? Because I liked it and I don't want to know what's in it, because if I knew, I probably wouldn't like it. Yes, even after I tried it. Is anyone else like that? I digress. So it is currently 5:09. I have some driving to do. 4 hours, quite literally on the dot. I just drove through DC and now we're right outside of DC and I'm starting to hit said traffic that I spoke about earlier. We'll see how long this takes. Wanted to update you guys. I'm definitely gonna do some karaoke now. So, don't you wish you were here with me singing? One more thing before I forget. I put up a question box on my Instagram, which if you're not following me on my Instagram, it's the account that I'm most active on for like in the moment content. But I put up a poll on my Instagram stories asking like, what did people want to see for audition road trips? And a lot of them said audition like tips for like local calls. And I think my biggest tip for a local call is make sure you're matching the energy of the local call, the local audition. Because you have to remember, you're on their home turf. So you need to respect the community that they have built. So like, don't go into the holding room like loud and bubbly and laughing. Like if the vibe is like more chill, respect the energy of the room that they're creating. Like, still be your authentic self, but just respect what kind of room they are creating for you. And the same goes in the audition room, which is true anywhere that you go, but specifically for local calls, just like read the room, you know, and match their energy. And in a dramatic turn of events, it is actually downpouring rain. Like, the street is already flooded. You can't even see. It's pouring. It is crazy, the difference. This was the giant storm that I was just in. And then if you turn this way, it's a beautiful sunset. What the heck? It is 10:35. I am in bed. My face is a glazed donut. I just came home around 9:30, and then I unpacked from today, repacked for tomorrow. I sat in the shower and steamed, and now I am just going to make my headshots and resumes because I know I'm gonna be in a time crunch tomorrow and I just want to do it now while I have the time, just sitting here in bed. And then I need to review some music and sides for an audition I got for Friday now, and then I'm gonna go to bed. It's gonna be an early morning tomorrow. This is the story of my life. It's gonna be a very early morning tomorrow and a late time getting home, and then Friday I gotta get up and go back to the city, so life is chaotic all over again. Tomorrow I really wanted to take time to like relax, but because of this audition, which I'm not complaining about, also if you can hear the fan in the background, just ignore that. But if I'm not complaining about my appointment on Friday, it's a lot of travel. That's all I'm saying. It's just a little busy schedule. So I think I will bid you adieu here, and I shall see you tomorrow AM. And of course, tomorrow I'll give you the lowdown, what we're doing, where we're going. But I am excited for tomorrow. It's 2 auditions in one, which I don't think I've said yet. It's like a combined audition, which is why I am cutting multiple headshots and resumes. With that, I really shouldn't be talking because I just steamed. So with that, I will bid you good night. See you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. Sorry for the awful light, but it is 5:16 a.m. I'm about to hit the road. It is so dark and early. I can't even believe it. It says it's 4 hours and 47 minutes away. So we need to get to driving. That's all the updates I have, other than it's early. So let's drive. Good morning. It is 8:30. It is a much more appropriate hour to actually talk to you now. It's still early, don't get me wrong, but I've been up for hours now. I just stopped at Starbucks, got a little tea. Whew, it is still very, very hot. And I got a breakfast sandwich. I had to use the restroom. But this morning, we are going to an audition. It says I'll get there at 10:17. I made up a lot of time in the early morning driving because no one was on the road, so there was no traffic. It also took me all back roads, which was really interesting. So I felt like I made up a lot of time, but then Starbucks took forever, even though there was no one in there, but that's okay, that's okay. So it says I'll get there at 10:16 a.m. My goal for the audition is to finish around 10:30. That way I can continue on with my day. So the audition this morning, it's actually a combined audition with 2 different theaters. I guess because the theaters are very close to each other, or at least semi-close to each other, that they're having a combined audition day. One theater the shows that I'm going for in the two theaters, one is doing The Marvelous Wonderettes, and the other theater is doing Come From Away. So those are the two shows that I am going for, and I'm excited. I've never been to or auditioned at either of these theaters before, so I love a new introduction. I'm really excited. After the audition, we're gonna drive about an hour to Lake George area. And have you ever heard of the app Resort Pass? Basically, it's this app where you can get like discounted like day passes basically to different resorts or like pools or centers or things like that. So I found a day pass to, it's basically like a spa and wellness center, I think. So I got a day pass for $50 for the day, and they have an indoor pool, an outdoor hot tub, saunas, a gym, showers. You can take, there's like free workout classes you can take. So after the audition, we're gonna head there. It's about an hour away. We'll drive there, and then we'll spend a few hours relaxing. Because if you saw my most recent vlog, you'll know that like life has been lifing pretty hard behind the scenes. Not really career-wise, career going great, but life has been lifing. So just taking a moment to kind of like have a deep breath will be lovely. I brought a book, I brought the sheet music and sides I need to review for tomorrow's audition appointment, but I'm just gonna take some time to relax and like lounge in the pool. I love water, I love the pool, and for me this is like win-win because I don't really like hot. Like I don't like being hot or the sun beating down, so an indoor pool, perfect. I'm really excited. So we'll basically do the audition, head over, and then when I'm hungry, I'll eat, and then we're gonna drive back home. My rental car that I'm in is not due until 11:30 p.m. tonight. So I have some time to relax, but it is about a 5-ish hour drive home. It might even be 5.5. I don't know, I'm not remembering. No, I think it's 4:45. That's what it is. It's 4 hours and 45 minutes home, back to my mom's house from this wellness spa center. I forget what it's called, but I'll show you once we get there today. So that is the plan. I don't want to get home at 11:30. If I didn't get this audition appointment, which I'm so excited for tomorrow, I would stay and return the car just at 11:30. But I do want to get home so I can get a proper night's sleep and also review all the materials for the audition tomorrow, because it's quite a hefty packet. And that is the plan. I'm feeling tired naturally. If I've been getting up at the crack of dawn, and I just have not been sleeping well at my apartment in New York City lately. Long story short, but I haven't been sleeping the greatest, so I am tired, but my voice feels good. I have been chugging water. This is my favorite brand of water, by the way. I cannot get enough of it. I've been chugging water. I have tea. I steamed in the shower last night when I got home, so my voice is feeling good, but my body is feeling tired, and my mind a little too. So those are all the updates. Once we get to the theater, I will bring you along. We've made it! Let's go get inside. We made it. It's so cute in here. Got to the theater, checked in. I am third on like the walk-in list, so I assume I will be soon. I'm going to get changed really quick, but the theater is so cute. It's so cute. And the downtown area, I feel like I'm in a Hallmark movie. We'll debrief in the car. This town is so cute. Look at this little downtown. Look at the insurance building. That looks like a Hallmark movie. Finished my audition. I'm obviously back in the car driving because we need to hop in the car and go to this wellness center. We need to hurry up and relax. Darn it. But audition went so good, you guys. It was a lovely, lovely, welcoming room. The company was so nice. There was 2 companies there, but the audition was at one of the theaters, and they were so lovely. All the people running the audition were just fantastic. And I met a board member in the lobby. I met one of the ladies who works at the company as an actor. She does sets and costumes and all this stuff. And they were just so lovely. It is so refreshing just to be able to get into a room and like take a deep breath and relax for a minute. Be your sign. If you've never gone to a local audition, do yourself a favor and go to one, because I feel rejuvenated. And you have to remember, I love auditioning. So for me, going on an audition road trip as like a vacation, obviously I'm going to the spa too, but this really is a vacation to me. Oh, my GPS is talking to me. Okay. Today was so lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. They were so nice. They asked me where I was coming from. They asked me what part of New York I lived in. They asked me if I've ever been to the area before. And then they said, really, like, lovely job today. Great work. It was 4 people behind the table and then an accompanist. I have nothing but wonderful things to say about that experience. And I will definitely be coming back next year for the audition, because that was just a lovely experience. So as I said, we're gonna head to the spa. We're gonna hurry up and do some relaxing, and then we'll see where the day takes us. I'm so excited to get in that pool. Oh, it actually is making me a little emotional, actually, how excited I am to be in a body of water. We made it, and the grounds are stunning. Stunning. I have no idea where to go, so I'm just gonna go into one of the buildings and ask for help. There's a sauna, a steam room, showers, hot tub with this view. Okay, yeah, I'll take this. If you were to take this establishment right here and put it in Manhattan, it probably would be $200-300 a day. I paid $50, okay? I'm sure the membership is like quite affordable here. So should I move here? And while we're here chit-chatting, I want to talk about how as actors, we are so conditioned that rest equals being lazy. But you cannot pour from an empty cup. So making sure that you are getting that sweet treat, laying in bed for a day, not doing anything, going out, taking yourself on a date to the theater, taking an extra long shower, spending the day at the spa, treating yourself nicely. And self-care doesn't always have to be expensive, like grand gestures, but it is so important to have these days so you can fill your cup back up. And as you know, life was lifing in February, so like this was like so great. a non-negotiable. I really wanted to book a vacation, like somewhere tropical, but the more and more I thought about it, going away for a week in the middle of audition season is probably just not the best idea. Plus, it's probably financially not the best idea. Taking a week off work, paying my assistant more to take over my workload for the week when I'm making good money, because during audition season is when I get the bulk of my clients. So during the summer, I have that bulk savings because the summer is always slower for my business. So it probably wasn't the best idea to go on a vacation, but this is a close frickin' second. It is so nice here. And for $50, now that is a smart financial decision. That was absolutely incredible. I'm a little sad, to be honest, that I have to leave, but I don't want to get home too late, and we have a 4-hour and 45-minute drive. So it is, let's see, 4 right now, and that will get us home 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish. Plus I'll have to stop to get gas before I drop off the car. I just don't want to get home too late because I do have to go back to New York tomorrow for my audition. But wow, for $50 you get all of that. That's actually incredible. This is like the perfect day trip or even weekend trip because my music started playing. Because there's also a beautiful hotel attached to the spa. Like, yes, and wonderful. 10 out of 10. I'll put the link to this wellness center, hotel, whatever this place, magical place is, in the description. But 10 out of 10. Oh, I feel refreshed. What is it about floating in the water, like being under the water, floating on the water, the feeling of like weightlessness that instantly relaxes you? Like when I was floating on the water, my ears were under too. Like, what is that? Like psychologically, like, or like, please let me know if anyone knows the actual reason, but why do you feel like so relaxed, so at ease when you're in the water? Also, is this a universal thing? Because when I was floating in the pool, I was like, the world is not on fire. My life is fine. Everything's going great. There's something about floating and being in the water that just calms me so much. But why? Why? I want to know why. Look how stunning that is. Back at my mom's house. I'm so sorry I didn't update you, but my phone died and I didn't even notice. I went to pull it out when I was returning the rental car and it was dead. So there's that. Thank you so much for following me on this 2-day audition road trip for 3 different auditions. It was so much fun. I love local auditions. I love auditioning. I love meeting new people. I love meeting all of you in person. I'm feeling very grateful. Thank you so much for watching. As a reminder, there will be a special audition video coming out on the 21st. So mark your calendars for an extremely exciting announcement. As always, wishing you callbacks and contracts. Make sure you're following me on other parts of the internet, and I'll see you on the 21st. Okay, bye.